Hello, hello. I'm saying hi early because for some reason the chat's not showing up on stream. Is it showing up here? Oh, okay, it's showing up here. Okay. What the fuck? Why is it not showing up? Ah. Hello, everyone. Surprise stream? I did an announcement like very short notice, like 2 hours ago. My bad. Hello. It's been a while. Sorry, everyone. I said I was going to stream, I think, like last Friday or something, but I had to cancel it because I was on like 2 hours of sleep. It was, not fun. Oh, holy shit. What's your name? Lizzie, you have the 6-month badge on Twitch. Damn, I haven't seen like anyone with that, besides myself. I think a couple people have it. Argo is employed now? Yeah, okay, let me... Alright, first of all, yeah, hello everyone to the stream. I want to be on this screen, but for some reason chat isn't showing up. I guess I can go to the other chat. Wherever the fuck it is. I never get rid of it because I know I'll need it. Okay, there's Twitch. Where's YouTube? There's YouTube. Oh fuck it, it's all messed up. Oh god. Why is it like this? What happened? Whatever. And then I have to update it manually. Yeah. Wow. It's me. It's back. Wow. When will the beta footage drop? That's usually a bit more inconsistent. Tonight, though. Tonight. Probably like 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that. So yeah, okay, let me give the lowdown of what's going on today. So, I've got the video to do. Usually, what I've done in the last like 2 patches for the V1 videos is I just stay up the entire night and do it all in one day. That fucking sucks. It like ruins my health. It's like I go to sleep at like 11 a.m. the next day. It's terrible. So this time I'm not doing that. What I'm gonna do is I'm streaming this. I've never streamed a V1 before. I'm streaming it. I'm gonna do a short stream where we just do first impressions on everything. And then I'm gonna end stream, make my script, and then sleep, and then tomorrow I'm gonna make the whole video. So, woo! Does info come out before footage? Yes. The info comes out in like half an hour, roughly. And then footage comes out like usually about an hour after that. Yeah, dude, it sucks that this beta got delayed. Because they usually come out on Monday. Because like I have shit happening Friday, because I'm employed now. Ooh, employment time, wow. Which means I don't want to be up late Thursday working on or exporting the video, which means I have to work on it very quickly. It would have been completely fine if it came out on Monday. I would have just had to delay the Cerebra teammate tier list, which I mean I would have been fine doing that, but whatever. We're here now. He has a job. Yeah. If you're an old head bag viewer, if you remember me talking about the bakery job that I didn't get like 5 months ago. I have it now. I work at a bakery. Wow. When are the leaks coming out? Okay, I can show home DGCat. So, the leaks have dropped. It's just gonna take time to compile it, I think, or decompile it and upload it. That usually takes about half an hour. Let me. But when it happens, I'll be here. Bakery job that sounds so cute. It's a pretty nice job so far. I like it. Let me fix chat. It's really small. I'm trying to like make this window not too small so that you guys can read, but also Twitch chat looks ugly right now. Not you guys, just the chat itself. It's a nice job. It's pretty physically intensive, which you wouldn't really expect. I'm back-end stuff. I don't deal with customers, which is the main reason I wanted the job. What are the hours like? It's like 9:30. It's just like a 9 to 5 basically. But I've only worked like 4 shifts, so I don't know much about it, but I've liked it so far. You know how to bake? I know how to put stuff in an oven. Wow. Full-time or part-time? Dude, if I was working full-time, holy shit, this channel would not be where it is. Yeah, so I'm trying to have my upload schedule not be too fucked up by the lessened free time, but streams might take a hit. I mean, streams have taken a hit. I haven't streamed in 9 days, So, I'll try and make it work. I'm balancing a lot of different stuff right now, and we're trying to play it out. But yeah, fun times. As for Star Rail, I'm pretty excited for 3.6. I think the prevailing sentiment that I've heard is that 3.5 was kind of like cool for people who cared about it, but mostly filler for 3.6. And I would agree. I think the videos for Heislands and Suridra did about as well as I thought they would. I'm not really disappointed by how they performed, but I'm looking forward to 3.6. 3.5 is great. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I really like Suridra. I wish her kit was not what it was. I played through the story last night, and it was pretty good. Not as good as 3.4, but I enjoyed it. They dropped in the leaks channel. What the? Wait, really? Sorry. Let me corroborate. I haven't seen anything. Yeah. Yeah, the story was fine. I mean, I won't speak on it too much because I'm assuming a lot of people haven't, done it yet. It's only been out for like 24 hours. But it was okay. I think Emporius has been like overall pretty good with its story quality. But this one was like, it was like a 7. I think maybe a 7, a 6.5. The last patch was like a 9. Gotta be honest. Emporius has no Yunli, so 0 out of 10. That's crazy. That's crazy. What does Penacony get then? Penacony had no Yunli. Nothing has any Yunli. She's been on like one quest. Alright. But yeah, we're close to 25k on the channel. Holy shit. Momentum has slowed down since June, which was expected, but I'm happy with how the videos have been performing recently. Check Hakushin? Okay. Yes. Okay, I don't see anything. Oh, the better source is fucking J-Stern's Discord. True. Although while I'm checking it... Oh, wait, yeah. Wait, did they already drop? No way. Did they? Oh, they already did. Really? What the fuck? the kits already dropped? Okay, good thing I started stream early. Okay. I don't know if is this real? Thank you, I'm glad OS for the follow. Is this a real kit? Usually they do not drop this early. Okay. Home DG Cat also updated? Did it? I don't see it. I don't see it on Home DG Cat. Home DG Cat is what I trust, so I'm hesitant to like look at this, but like, all right. I see people talking about it in the Evernight server. Okay. Oh, on the Telegram. Let me look at that. I'd be very surprised. Oh yeah. Is now listening for. Okay, yeah, apparently it just dropped like 1 minute ago. Okay, let's read it on this, and if it goes to Home DG Cat, we'll switch it. Because that's where I trust more. Not that there's much precedence for that, but just, it's just how I function. Alright, let's go through Evernight's kit. I've never done this before on stream, so bear with me. Okay, so first of all, HP scaler. I think this was leaked. We already knew this. Evernight is an HP scaler, according to Hakushin. Wow. And if you don't know, she's a Ice Remembrance. New relics are also leaked? Okay, we'll go through it. I just really want Home DG Cat to update. Remembrance characters are always kind of weird to look at. Do they have the Remembrance Sprite skills? Yes, okay. Let's look at the skill. Skill. Consume HP equal to 12% of Evernight's max HP to summon Memo Sprite, and increase crit damage of all ally Memo Sprites by 40% for 2 turns. Okay. I think there was a leak that she was a castress sub DPS, and that is kind of corroborating that a little bit. Maybe. For 2 turns. Duration, and it's based on Evernight's turn. Okay, that's really good. And I think because it's based on her turns, that means that it would persist for the dragon, for Castress's dragon. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I'm pretty sure. We don't know, but it would be stupid if it didn't work like that. If Evie, the Memory Sprite is named Evie, okay. If Evie is already on the field, restores 50% of the max HP. When skill is used, gain 2 Memoria. If in the darkest riddle state, additionally gain 12 Memoria. Okay, does she have a unique ult bar? The ultimate doesn't have an energy cost. Wait, does it? I don't know how the fuck to read Hakushin, dude, I'm gonna be honest. Is it on Home PG Cat yet? Please. Oh, it is. Oh, wait. Okay, it's glitched out. Well, okay, at least we can read it here now. Thank God. Although they format their memory sprite stuff weirdly. Oh, it does have a cost, 240. Let me move chat. let me move chat. Fucking, I need chat to not be in front of the kit. Fuck. You guys go in the corner, okay? You guys behave well in the corner. How about I just do this? So then it's larger for you guys. Yeah, I'm so smart. Oh my god, I'm so smart. Alright. So yeah, skill is just standard stuff. So you don't actually hit with the skill. It just summons the memory sprite and does the crit buff. You don't actually deal damage with the skill. Alright. No Saridra synergy then. Fun. Summons memory sprite Evie with the ultimate, then the memory sprite deals ice damage equals max HP to and an AoE hit, and causes Evernight to enter into the darkest riddle state. During the state, the damage received by all enemies increases by 20%. Okay, 20% vulnerability. The damage dealt by Evernight and memory sprite Evie increases by 100%, and both Evernight and memory sprite Evie are immune to CC. Okay, so just damage buffs, immune to CC. Cool. Gains 2 darkest riddle charges. Memory sprite Evie consumes 1 charge after using memory sprite skill. At the start of Evernight's turn, if no charges remain, exits. So it's kind of like Jing Liu. It's kind of like Jing Liu. You ult. Well, it's like you have a timer with your ult state. Okay. Cool. Kind of. It's kind of like Jing Liu. Not entirely. Okay, is this her talent or is it memory sprite talent? I think it's just her talent. When entering combat, summons memory sprite Evie. Okay. Memory sprite Evie have a 160 speed by default. And its max HP is 100% of Evernight's max HP. Okay? Each time Evernight or memory sprite Evie loses HP, increases crit damage for both this unit and memory sprite Evie by 60% for 2 turns, and gains 2 Memoria. That's the thing that her skill gives, right? Memoria? Yeah. Cool. This effect can trigger once per target per attack. Okay. When Evernight has 16 or more Memoria, dispels and becomes immune to CC. Isn't she already immune to CC from her ultimate? Okay, I guess you have 2 different ways of getting it. If memory sprite Evie is on the field, it immediately takes action when you get 16 Memoria. This immediate action can only trigger again after memory sprite Evie. Okay, so when you get 16 Memoria, the memory sprite takes an immediate action and you cleanse. Okay, cool. God. Memory sprites are so fucking impossible to to ascertain. What does the memory sprite do? Oh, it's at the top. That's just this again. We already read that. Oh, I know we didn't. Oh, yes, we did. Memory sprite skill. This ability automatically selects a target, prioritizing the enemy target that Evernight last attacked. Deals a bit of ice damage to one enemy for every 4 points of Memoria Evernight currently has. Further deals ice damage equal to 4%. Okay. Gains 1 Memoria after use. So it's like a built-in interpretation stack thing, I guess, for the memory sprite itself. Okay. The thing I'm asking right now is how do you lose Memoria stacks, and what's the max limit? Do you consume 16 when you get to talent proc? That wouldn't make sense. No. Okay, let me just keep reading. Okay. When Evernight's Memoria is greater than or equal to 16, and Evernight is not under a CC, consumes all HP and Memoria to launch an attack. Okay, that's the answer. For each point of Memoria consumed, it deals ice damage equal to 5% of enemy's max HP to the primary target. Okay, so it's a blast attack. Oh, to other enemy targets. Is this a blast attack or AoE? I'm assuming it's AoE, because it's not phrased like a blast attack. After use, Evie disappears. Okay, so the loop looks like you summon Evie. It is pronounced Evie, right? Yeah. You summon Evie with the skill or the ultimate. You get into the ult state with Evernight. That lets you get 12 Memoria with the skill. Once you get to 16 Memoria, the Member Sprite blows up instantly because it gets action advanced and then does this. And then before it gets action advanced, it just doesn't attack based off of how many stacks you have up to 16. Okay. When summoned, restores HP equal to 20% of Evernight's max HP to Evernight, and this unit immediately takes action. Okay. So more healing stuff for caster's sub DPS potential, maybe? Upon disappearing, regenerates 30 energy for Evernight and action advances her by 20%. Cool. Fuck, that's gonna be rough to speed tune. Summon alt nuke? Yeah, that seems to be the main idea with it. The main thing I'm wondering is, like, how does she get consistent energy? Because she gets 20 when it explodes. Oh wait, no, she doesn't. How much energy does she get when it explodes? 10. She gets 10 when it explodes, 20 when it takes a turn, and then another 30 when it explodes. So 40 when it explodes. Okay, but the cost is fucking 240. It sounds like she wants to have like a 2-turn ult rotation. I don't know how that's going to be even remotely possible. I guess we haven't read the traces yet. Okay, minor traces, HP, and then crit damage. Okay, easy. Increases Evernight and the Member Sprite's crit rate by 30% after using this. Recovers 1 skill point for allies. Okay, what's that? Is that the Member Sprite ability? Oh, that's the explosion. Okay, so when the Member Sprite explodes, you get 1 SP. Cool. Cool. At the start of combat, Evernight regenerates 60 energy and gains 2 Memoria. Also, her technique gives 2 Memoria, I saw. Yeah. When Evernight or an ally Member Sprite uses an ability, Evernight gains 1 Memoria. Oh! Oh, dude, the Memoria fucking stacking is gonna be, complicated. Getting to 16 as fast as you can. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a complicated unit to talk about. Okay. Oh, when there are 1, 2, 3, 4, or more Remembrance characters in the team, Evernight's skill additionally increases all Member Sprites' crit damage by 5, 15, 40, 50%. Okay, there's the passive. There's the passive that makes her work with Member Sprite characters. Okay. So it looks like the team the team would be like RMC, Castris, Hyacine, Evernight. Is that the team? I guess RMC maybe doesn't work because the 2 damage buff is only to 1 unit. Maybe you can juggle it, probably not. But yeah, this seems like a caster sub DPS. I'm not... Maybe it would make more sense to run her as a hypercarry when you get Cyrene, assuming she's a Remembrance character. Yeah, RMC Castris, yeah. I'm not sure. Like, we'll have to see how she works in game. For energy, so you start with how much Memoria? You get 2 from the technique, 2 from the second trace. You don't... And then when you're not in the ult form at the start of combat for your first skill, you get another 2. So you start with 6. Right? And then every time Evernight Member Sprite loses HP, you get another 2. So you basically just get a bunch of Memoria from 1,000 different places, and then when you get to 16, the Member Sprite explodes immediately. Okay, and then you can resummon it with her skill. Oh, wait, her skill doesn't cost SP. That's good. Also, thank you, Doggers Grapple for the follow. Yeah, her skill doesn't cost SP, which I guess is in line with other HP scalers. That makes sense. Okay. This is like a unit that's really hard to really, like, theorize about on paper. I kind of need to see them, like, in action. It's like she has a unique ult bar, except it's not for her ult, it's just for her Member Sprite. Yeah, basically the gist seems that you want to be in the ult state constantly, because then you get 12 Memoria per skill. You go really fast, and then you get action advanced every time the Member Sprite explodes. So you constantly summon it with like 12 stacks. You lose HP. because you also drain HP, so I'm assuming this also would proc the first trace. So you get like an instant, or it procs the talent. So you would get an instant 14 Memoria. So you can just summon it and then instantly kill it, I guess, for big damage. The numbers don't look too big, but that kind of is just how it works with HP scalers. Okay, this is a really interesting unit. It's hard to really visualize it. Thank you, Badusaur, for the follow. I'm also confused why she has multiple forms of CC resist in her kit. Like, it's when she has 16 Memoria, and in her ult state she is immune to CC. I guess redundancy is nice. Alright, let's look at her Lycone, and then we'll go to Terravox. Or Heng PT. I'm guessing it's this one. Okay, I'm liking that it doesn't show the art, because otherwise that would be kind of sus. Alright, her Lycone increases max HP by 30%. When the wearer's Memory Sprite uses an ability, the wearer gains 1 stack of Noctis. While the wearer has Noctis, all allies' Memory Sprites ignore 20% of the target's defense, and similar effects cannot stack. Okay. Jesus Christ. For each stack of Noctis the wearer has, increases the damage dealt by the wearer and their Memory Sprite by 12%, and it can stack up to 4 times. Okay, so 48 damage percent, 30 HP, and then 20 Death Shred. This looks really good. Wow, this looks really good, actually. Okay. Damn. Yeah, okay. That looks like a really good Lycone. And I mean, she's Remembrance, so it's not like she has many options in the first place. I'm also now realizing that Hyacinth Lycone is probably going to be fucking broken with her, because she's another character like Blade, who just needs to lose HP, and it doesn't matter how much HP she loses. She just needs to lose HP to get Memoria. So yeah, Hyacinth Lycone is going to be fucking broken with her. Okay. Great. Thank you, Kair Inya, for the follow. Evernight kit is so disappointing. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, but I'm going to have to marinate a little bit. A little bit. We'll see. Alright. I've seen a lot of people chat about Dill. Or not Dill. Dipped. Let's look at Dipped. Hopefully a much more easy kit to understand. Although, honestly, Evernight was pretty easy to understand. Like, at a baseline level. Which is not usually the case with Remembrance characters. Okay, basic does nothing. Attack scaling. Okay, so not like def scaling or anything like that. Skill designates one ally as a bond mate and provides all allies with a shield that can offset damage equal to 30% of Dan Heng's attack. Okay, so it's attack scaling shield for all allies. Okay, this is basically what people thought was going to happen. You designate one ally as the shielded, or as the bond mate, but everyone gets the shield. Okay. When receiving the shield repeatedly, the shield effect can stack, but cannot expect. Okay, yeah, that's the same as Venturian. Bond mate only applies to the recent. Okay, so you just get a skill effect. I'm assuming that's what the talent is. Yeah. When an ally target becomes a bond mate, Dipped summons Soul Dragon with an initial speed of 165. So this is a summon. This isn't a Memory Sprite. Okay. When Soul Dragon takes action, dispels 1 debuff from all allies and provides a shield that can offset damage equal to 15% of Dip's attack plus 200. So it's like an Aventurine follow-up, except it's just on the action bar instead of it being dependent on the enemy. Okay. I'm confused on what this does for the bondmate character specifically. The shield effect from Dipped and Soul Dragon can be stacked. Yeah, okay. Soul Dragon disappears when Dipped or the bondmate is knocked down. Okay, this looks really simple so far. 140 energy cost. The ultimate deals 300% to all enemies and provides a shield. Same shield as the skill. Okay. Yeah, same exact shield as the skill. And this is why it stacks like that. Okay. Soul Dragon becomes enhanced, and when Soul Dragon takes actions, triggers a follow-up attack that deals damage. Oh, that deals damage of the bond mate's type equal to 80% of the bond mate's attack to all enemies. Oh shit. Oh wait, that's sick. I really like that. That's cool. I kind of like that. Enhancement lasts for 2 Soul Dragon actions. Okay. So you'd want a really fast alt rotation, but you're probably not going to get it. So Dip's attack only matters for the shield strength and the ultimate hit. But other than that, and for the weak hit. But when it's enhanced, it's based on the shielded allies attack. I like that. Okay. Everyone's new best size banana? Yeah, what do you think I've been farming for the last day? Because I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. Cool. I'm wondering when Phynon goes into his territory, I'm guessing the dragon isn't departed, so it would have a speed of 165. So it would only go like what, twice in a Phynon territory? Like it doesn't get faster when it gets enhanced. Maybe it does in the traces. Technique gains bond. Oh wait, after using technique gains bond mate. Oh, it's the same as Saridra. So whoever initiates combat gets bond mate. Okay, so you don't even need to skill at the start of combat. At the start of the next combat, automatically use skill. Yeah, this is the exact same technique as Saridra. Cool. That makes him very SP positive. I mean, yeah, it's similar to Aventurine, again. But it's the same kind of thing where if your shields aren't too needed, then you never need to skill. Bondmate also doesn't have a turn duration. Yeah, the shields have a turn duration, but you're gonna apply it anyways with the talent. Cool. You get attack, def, HP, so no crit. Okay. When using skill, increases the attack of the bondmate target by 15% of Dan Heng's attack. Okay, so you do need to skill. Does this not have a turn limit? Do you just skill once and you just get this? Oh wait, no, because the technique uses skill at the start of combat. So this just does this automatically and it doesn't have a turn limit. So you don't need to skill. Okay. Fuck me, never mind. When the battle begins, action advance by 40%. Okay, that's nice, but I mean, it doesn't look like you really need to do much on this turn anyways. Look at his base stats. What's wrong with his base stats? 97 base speed? That's a lot of defense. Is it? I can't oh yeah, that's low base attack, right? 485. That's fucking... Yeah, it's pretty low. I mean, it's not like you're really using him for damage, but yeah, that's like highest in levels. So 15% of his attack is probably not going to be that much, but okay. Oh wait, no, okay, I was reading Evernight and I saw when there are 1, 2, 3, or 4 Remembrance characters, I'm like, what? He has a thing like this too? When Bondmate uses an attack, dipped regenerates 5 energy and action advances Soul Dragon by 15%. Okay, there it is. That's the Phynon synergy right there. This is very similar to Saridra. Like, I'm getting big Saridra vibes. I like it, but it's like, this is very, like, this is just Saridra's third trace. Plus this second part. Okay. So in a Phynon territory, you're just going to be constantly action advancing this. You're probably only going to get still, like, only 2 hits of this per territory. Okay. So, not the biggest amount of buffs. The only buff... So, the buffs are personal damage that's based off of the shielded ally. And then some attack. Which for a sustain isn't bad. And it looks like you're able to play him completely SP positive. Yeah. Yeah, the technique skill doesn't cost skill points. Yeah. Okay. Looks like a pretty standard unit. We can look at Yuan. When Dipped uses ultimate, recovers 1 SP for the team and 15% ulti-res ben for the bondmate ally. Okay. That's pretty good. for a sustained 15 res ben for E1, not bad. Not bad. 1 SP is nice. I'm struggling to think like what team would really want this. Is this like a facial support? Like it's like a more proactive shield compared to Aventurine. Like it's a follow-up attack support for a sustain, but we already kind of have that with Aventurine and Linkshaw. I'm assuming this is stronger, but like, yeah, he looks really good for facial, I guess. Assume like 160 speed on the summon, and you action advance it every time you attack. So facial constantly attacking would fucking like, yeah, if you have like a Hunt March facial turn where she skill follow-ups, that's a 45% action advance for the summon. That's pretty good. Crack Lycone. Okay, let's look at the Lycone. Increases attack by 24%, shield provided by 30%. When using ultimate, restores HP to all allies and gains a buff for 3 turns. Okay. 24% damage, which further increases by 12% if they have summons, which you give the target ally a summon. So this will always happen with Dipped. Okay, 36 damage percent. and a heal, and a self attack buff, which then means more attack to the buffed ally. Okay, that seems pretty okay. That seems pretty good. 36 damage percent on a sustain is not bad. It's not bad. It's not high scene like on level. His Eidolons are genuinely stupid broken. Wait, okay, let me look. Past E1. Another Jing Yuan buff, is it? I guess. E2 additionally increases the number of ultimate enhancements by 2 times after Dipped uses ultimate. Advances the summon by 100% when the enhanced dragon takes action. Its damage multiplier increases by a value of 80%. Okay. And additionally deals damage. Okay, so it just deals 1 damage. Okay. I mean, that sounds pretty okay. For an E2, that doesn't sound amazing, but it sounds pretty good. 12 Death Shred on his E4. Increases damage received by all enemies by 20%. When Dipped uses ultimate, the bond mate will deal damage of their corresponding type to... This is just like his E2 again. Okay. I don't really care about Eidolon's past E1 for day 1 stuff, but I mean, it looks pretty okay. I don't think it looks broken. I mean, 15 wristband on E1 is not bad for a sustain. Okay. Yeah, and if you don't know, Dipped is probably free, and if I have to say, I feel like this is a free unit kit. I don't think it's bad, but I wouldn't pull for this. But I would be excited if I got it for free, you know? Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, it's for free? You know, I'd be excited, but I wouldn't pull for it if it's not for free. Okay. Alright, I need to make sure, like, I'm good on everything before I start making my video. That's, like, the main thing I care about with this. So let's just go through everything again. Evernight, 99 base speed. So the main thing I'm wondering with Evernight is in a hyper carry role, how would she work? Because she seems like impossible to speed tune because she gets the action advance every time the jellyfish dies. So it's like she has like a built-in eagle set basically. Oh, check new relics. True. Yeah, I'll check new relics. Oh, okay. I don't want to show the art. We can. Okay, whatever. Increases damage by 16%. Crit damage by 16%. Another 16% on the 4-piece. When an ally target consumes skill points for the first time in the turn, recovers 1 SP. What? Wait, that's fucking broken. Oh, wait, okay, this effect can only trigger 1 type of battle. Okay, Jesus. And 1 trigger count will be restored at the start of each subsequent wave. Only 1 SP recovery effect can be active in the same team. So it's okay. Okay, thank God. Thank God this part was here. If this was just how it worked, that would be insane. Okay, so it's a slightly better passerby. It's a passerby that refreshes every wave. And it gives crit damage to the wearer, which is good for Sparkle. Okay. That looks good to farm. Like, there's no team that doesn't want SP, so this will never be bad. It's good for Archer, obviously, but I mean, you could already run Passerby and get a similar effect. Dude, I had a fucking heart attack before I read this part. Okay. Who would run it? Sparkle. Well, you can just run it on anyone. When an ally target consumes skill points for the first time in the turn. So yeah, it's literally just the first time someone uses a skill point, you get it back. And that resets every wave. So it doesn't really matter who wears it. This can be good for people who don't really have a set to run, like if you're stuck wearing like Hackerspace or something. If you can't run Sacerdos. Yeah. Is this better than like running Eagle on Sparkle? Probably. For Archer teams? I would say probably, unless if you're min-maxing a 0 cycle. Sacerdos on Sparkle? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. Archer is so thresholds based on his SP though. Like if this matters, it matters. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah. This looks pretty good though. Alright, and then other set. Crit rate by 8% after the wearer uses attack or skill. If the member sprite is on the field, increases max HP of the wearer and the member sprite by 24%, and increases all allies' damage by 8% until the wearer's next basic attack or skill. So it's just 100% uptime. Because it runs out when you refresh it. Wait, am I reading that right? You proc the buff by using attack or skill, and it lasts until the next attack or skill. Okay, so you just have it up, always. Can the RMC use the crit damage set? Yes, that is true. That is true. Although, yeah, I mean, you like to run Eagle with him, but true. Almost no RMC team cares for SP though. You can run him with Archer. Pretty well. So this is just an Evernight set. You get max HP on the wearer. This probably isn't better than Poet for Castress. Is it better than Poet for Evernight? Probably. She can run it because she has low enough speed. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Would this be good for, like, Tribby? maybe this is a Tribby set. You get 8 damage percent for the whole team instead of Poet personal damage. Maybe. And you don't have to fuck your speed. You can just be as fast as you want. Because you don't need a Member Sprite to use the effect. It's just... Oh no, if there was Member Sprite on the field. Okay, no, it's not for Tribby. Okay. Oh yeah, it could also be a Hyacinth piece, but she already has a piece made for her. Yeah, so this is just an Evernight piece, but it looks pretty good. I mean, yeah, 8 damage percent. Yeah. Alright. There's no other, like, new planar? Yeah, no new planar. No, like, 4-star Lycone? No. Okay. Thank you, Custard Cash, for the follow. Oh, and also thank you, Custard Cash, for the tier 1 sub. My goat. Thank you so much. Alright. So I need to make sure I'm understanding Evernight correctly. Oh, thank you! Thank you so much, Helios, for the 10 gifted subs. Right after Custard Cash uses their tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Helios. If you got a gifted sub from Helios, make sure that they say thank you. Oh, I'm like, was this planned from you guys? What the fuck? Munu, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. There's no way that wasn't planned. I would like to think it wasn't, though, and you guys just did that coincidentally. What the fuck? What's happening? No, wait. What's happening? Custard Cash, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Okay, we just got 20 gift subs. Shit. Thank you guys so much. Oh my god. You'd think I would get better at reacting to this stuff. I don't think I ever will, but thank you so much, guys. The goats. Actually goated. Thank you so much, guys. This is like the stream after the Archer Saber Guy videos. Oh my god. Dude. I still haven't spent those polls that I got last stream where someone just gifted like $15 worth of polls and didn't claim it. I still haven't spent those because I didn't know how to spend it. Thank you, Jacob Nar and Leo Justice, for the follow. This Evernight character at E1 looks ridiculous. I didn't read out E1 yet. Let's look at E1. E1. When Evernight is on the field and there are 4 or more enemy targets on the field... Oh, okay, so it scales down based on enemies on the field. Ally Member Sprite damage... Oh. Wait, Ally Member Sprites deal 120 to 150% of their original damage, respectively. Oh, this is not damage percent. This is like vulnerability. Is this a separate multiplier? Yeah, that's a separate multiplier. That's insanely good. What the fuck? That's an insanely good E1. I mean, yeah, it's only for Member Sprites, but like, with Castret, that's all you care about. It's a total damage increase? Yeah. You can think of this as a vulnerability, but as a separate multiplier to vulnerability. Which matters because I think she also has vulnerability in her kit. Also, thank you, Johniverse and Jessiel, for the follow. Because she has vulnerability? Yeah, no, ultimate. Yeah. So she has 2 different final damage multipliers. If you have E1. Okay, that's really good. Alright, let's go through it. It's a Member Sprite character, it's complicated. Basically, you have the Member Sprite, which is a jellyfish. The jellyfish has a stacking buff up to 16 stacks. When the Member Sprite acts, it just does an attack that gets stronger with how many buffs stacks it has when it attacks. When it gets to 16 stacks, it explodes and gives energy and action advance to Evernight. Cool. So basically, you want to be skilling constantly to summon it, and also to consume your HP, which gives Memoria from your talent. And then you want to have a... how many turns does this last? 2-turn all rotation. Yeah, I don't know how. Oh no, with this 3-turn all rotation, right? Oh no, 2-turn. So this is not gonna have 100% uptime. It's literally impossible to have 100% uptime with this. Yeah, because you're not running Corpo with her. Animations will come out in like an hour. I can't show them on stream. That would be a nightmare. I'd probably get struck down by God if I did that, so I'm not going to show it. But you can look at it. It'll be on Reddit. So when you ult, you get 2 turns where you gain 12 Memoria by skilling. So that's like almost enough to explode the jellyfish by itself. So yeah, you can get like a 1-turn explode because you get 14 with this because you get 12. So you get 12 if you're in the ult when you skill. You get another 2 from decreasing your HP, which procs your talent. And you get 2 Memoria every time you lose HP. And then like if you have like a high scene like Cone, or you get hit by the enemy once, then the jellyfish explodes in 1 turn. So like in your ult state, you want to have 1-turn rotations with your jellyfish so that you can summon it twice. Because I don't think there's any overcapping with stacks. So if you're at like 14 stacks and you're on your ult turn and you skill, you gain 12 stacks and it doesn't matter. Because you only need 16. I guess it increases the damage because the damage increases per point of Memoria. So I guess if you like cap it to like 26 stacks or something, you'll deal more damage. But I would assume that's worse than just summoning another jellyfish. I guess. Oh, I guess not, because it scales linearly. So actually, maybe not. I guess not. It would be dependent on like how many jellyfish turns you get from its 160 base speed before it explodes, I guess. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. It's like you dealing consistent damage based on how much Memoria you stack, and the jellyfish is just the vehicle in which that damage is dealt. But do you gain Memoria when you don't have the jellyfish on field? Yeah, because Evernight has Memoria. It's not the Memo Sprite. Okay. Oh wait. Okay, wait. The explosion attack is from Evernight? When Evernight Memoria is equal to 16 points and not under CC, consumes all HP and Memoria to launch an attack. This consumes all the HP of Evernight, not the Memo Sprite. Right? Am I reading that right? Because Evie is not mentioned. Like, let me fucking... Yeah, it's not mentioned. So, what? Bad wording? Yeah, no, that doesn't sound right, because then Evernight just fucking dies. Might be poor wording? Yeah. It consumes every HP? Yeah, that would make more sense, but that's not how it's worded. Yeah, it's probably just V1 wording. Okay. I'm gonna assume it's the Memo Sprite that loses all HP and launches an attack. Yeah, for each point of Memoria consumed. So, but that doesn't answer my original question, which is, can you stack Memoria when the jellyfish isn't on field? Because what it's going to turn into, then, would be that you want the jellyfish to always be on field, so you'd want it to explode right before Evernight's turn. Which would sound like a pain in the ass. that sounds not fun to play around. It sounds interesting, doesn't sound fun, but... Is Cyrene going to be a caster shield too? She sounds to be part of this Memo Sprite meta. Memoria doesn't have a cap. It can go past 16. It's just hard for it to happen. Well, it doesn't sound too hard for it to happen. Like if you like have back-to-back Evernight turns, like if she gets action advanced, with her ult, you can just skill twice. Because once it's above 16, then the Memo Sprite gets immediate action advance, but you can have like 14 stacks and then get plus 12. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this sounds really hard to like calc out. Oh my, dude, the guide on her is gonna fucking suck. In like a month? Oh, dude, her playstyle section is gonna be so long. Fuck. Okay. So yeah, and then I think the thing that I'm really looking over is that every time her or her member sprite lose HP, once per attack, you get 2 Memoria. So Caster is draining her HP, Hyacinth Lycone draining her HP, Jade draining her HP, I guess. Maybe, probably not, but I mean, kind of, maybe. Who else drains HP? I guess that's it, right? Because it sounds like when she's in her ult state, you are slightly short of having enough Memoria to have like a 1-turn ult rotation with the jellyfish. But like, do you even need that? Like, do you even need a 1-turn ult rotation or 1-turn jellyfish rotation? Like, is that even like important? I guess it's like, okay, here's how I'm thinking about it. It's like you're gaining Memoria whether or not the jellyfish explodes at a constant rate. And the jellyfish is just how that damage is distributed. So it's like, if you have one jellyfish that explodes at like 20 whatever stacks, that's fine, but it means that the next jellyfish won't explode as fast because you're using those stacks to buff that damage instead of getting towards the next jellyfish's explosion. Which means that the next jellyfish might not explode within the cycle or action value, whatever. I guess. Okay. That's really weird. That's really weird. Okay. What does it do on its turn? I forget. It just attacks, right? It doesn't generate Memoria? Oh, it does. It gains 1. Oh! So when it gets summoned, it immediately actions. It immediately takes action. So when you skill with Evernight in her ult, you gain 12 from this, 2 from consuming her HP, and 1 from the jellyfish attacking. So you're at 15. Right? I'm not blind, right? Right? Like, because I'm thinking, like, it would make sense if it immediately explodes at 16 without any bullshit. You would need some other way to drain her HP. Yeah. Okay. That sounds pretty easy to do then, within her ult. Oh, this is complicated. And you'd also want to explode within her ult state because then you get the extra fucking 20% vulnerability and 100% damage percent. Yeah. So you'd want to, like, delay explosions until you can ult, I guess. The main thing I'm not getting is just her energy rotation. It looks, like, terrible. Especially if she's not... Like, yeah, especially if she's, like, a sub-DPS. Like, you're not going to be Sunday ulting her, I would guess. So it's like, what? She gets an ult off. Like, yeah, she gets an extra 30 energy when the jellyfish explodes. So, like, let's say, like, outside of her ult state, she gets, like, 2 explosions. Maybe. That's, like, generous. That's 60 energy. She skills for another 30. She's, like, halfway to her ult. 240 sounds really fucking high. Am I stupid? And then also the jellyfish gains energy when it attacks. Yeah. So you get like a 20 from this. Assuming it like attacks once before it explodes. I don't know, it has a speed of 160. So like if it attacks twice and then explodes, then that's like 70 energy. And then that happens twice per out of ult rotation. So that's 140 plus a skill. It's 170. Oh wait, no, she does an extra 10. So she'd be at like 190 energy from that, I guess. 195 after the ult. Okay. So I guess she'd be close. But that's kind of cope. I don't know. I don't really like that energy rotation. That sounds like a pain in the ass. At least the beginning of the fight seems easy. Because you gain the 60 energy here. So if you're at 120, then you get to 180. And then the jellyfish gets you to 200. So you get like a turn 2 ult, I guess. Is Evil March only going to be run with HP scalers? Well, she doesn't scale off of other people's HP, but she would help Castris and Trivi in that sense. It's just that she scales off of HP, so like Ceridra and Tingyun and Branya. ER Rope? No, I don't think so, because again, you're gaining Memoria either way, regardless of how fast the jellyfishes get spawned and explode. So, to me, it makes more sense that the damage matters more than how fast the jellyfish explodes. I guess. Like, I'm thinking, like, okay, if you just get, like, imagine you're against Hule, right? And you get attacked, like, 10 times in a row. You get, like, 20 Memoria without the jellyfish being spawned. Do you just spawn the jellyfish and then it immediately explodes because you have more than 60 Memoria? Is that how that works? Can Jingliu use her? Oh wait, you're right. Jingliu could use her. Except she doesn't have her Memo Sprite, so she loses out on a lot of buffs. Like, okay, we're gonna have to see a lot from the animations, which is good that I'm releasing this video tomorrow and not tonight. ER Rope allows for first turn ult. Oh, does it? Does it? Fuck. Calculator time. Alright, calculator. Assuming, starting with 120 energy. Oh no, we add the 120 at the end. You start with 60 energy. You skill the Memo Sprite attacks. So that's that much energy. Plus 120. Yeah, with an ER Rope you get it. Yeah, okay. Times 1.19. Yeah. Okay. So you get it on turn 1. Oh, thank you also... Dude, you have no vowels in your name. Not to flame. Workley Wooer. I didn't even say that wrong. Thank you for the follow. I don't think ER Rope makes sense. Day 1 feels crafting, I don't think ER Rope makes sense. Does ER Rope increase starting energy? No, I don't think it does. Let me not spread misinfo. I don't think it does. It increases the starting energy like from talents, what is it? It gives you more from this. Thank you, Chevin, for the follow. Okay. So, yeah, my main question is just how is she going to be played? I think Castra's sub DPS is an obvious one. She gives team-wide buffs to Memo Sprites and has a 20% vulnerability debuff in her ultimate. And she consumes her own HP. And when the jellyfish explodes, it consumes all of his HP. So that's a shit ton of charge for the dragon. And then also, obviously, Castris gives buffs with her Res Pen Field. But outside of that, I'm not really sure like where she would be played. She can't really use Sunday too well. Or maybe she could. If you have like a consistent rotation that keeps in mind the action advance, or maybe you just say fuck it to the action advance and you don't use it. Maybe, but like you're gonna be exploring the jellyfish so much that I think it would be a pain in the ass to actually try and action advance it with Sunday. And also that's not really important. Like the turn in the action bar isn't the important turn from the jellyfish, it's the explosion, which immediately gets action advance anyways. Is how my friends say it. Whirly whirler. Whirly whirler. Okay. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for the follow, once again. Probably HP boots? Yeah, probably, if she's a sub DPS. I'm struggling to see, like, if she could just play, like a Jingliu team, like RMC Tribi Hyacinth. If she could be run as a main DPS there. And you just have like double Hyacinth Lycone on Hyacinth and RMC. She's just Blade again. Oh no. Oh shit. New member to the wheelchair? Unironically, probably. She doesn't seem like locked to being a sub DPS. She just has stuff in her kit that would support it. Like she has multiple team-wide buffs. But it's not like she loses value if she's played hypercarry. Like, this isn't like a Jade situation. Caster, Evernight, Hyacinth, RMC? Yeah, that sounds like a core. Like, you're kind of replacing Tribby. But, like, also, yeah, you're replacing Tribby, which is kind of rough. Like, do you need to... Like, if you have that casters team, do you need to replace Tribby? Like, is that a want? I would say no. I would say probably not. So it's like, why would you pull for her? Besides liking her, obviously. Like, she... This is like... This is Ling Shaw all over again. Like, you're replacing someone who's already good at their role. So it's like, why? But she also looks good. I don't know. She looks fun. It's an interesting kit. I like it, but it's like it's hard to really pin it down, you know? Thank you, Virus, for the follow. Chibi could be used on a separate team, true. That's the silver lining, I guess. But it's like, I mean, obviously we don't have calcs, but I wouldn't imagine Evernight to be that much of a DPS increase. I mean, maybe her personal damage really is that good. Oh, this looks like a fucking headache, though. Because here's what I'm thinking. You would want every jellyfish explosion to be in Castor's dragon field for the res pen that it gives, but also you would want it to be out of the dragon field so that the HP drain gives Castor's charge. Because if the dragon is alive, it doesn't give charge. So it's like, you get more damage if you're not charging Castris, which is weird. Like, that sounds like weird to play around. Okay. We still don't have numbers? Well, we have numbers, just, you know, we haven't done calcs. Because it's been out for 40 minutes. How does the performance jump look from E0 to E2? I have not read the E2 yet. We can read the E2. What does E2 do? E1 is really good. E1 is really good. Each time Evernight gains Memoria, increases the gain Memoria by 2 points. Okay, so that gives her the turn 1 ult. Okay. Turn 1 explosion during ult. When using ultimate, wow, okay, 2 extra charges. Okay, so they locked 100% ult up time behind E2. Great, okay, gotta love it. Okay. No number increases, but yeah. You get more explosions with the ult. Which means more damage. Alright. I'd say the only thing I'm not a fan of right now is just the ult duration. I wish this was 3 turns or it had a lower ult cost. I think 240 cost on a 2-turn ult that's like imperative for her damage and her Memoria stacking sounds really rough. Not like bad rough, but just like annoying rough. Thank you, The Shocketh, for the follow. Oh, E4? And yeah, we can read E4. When Evernight is on the field, ally member sprite's weakness pick efficiency increases by 25%, and member sprite every gains in the... What the fuck is this E4? Break Castorus, guys! Super Break Castorus. New meta. Holy shit! New meta! What the fuck is this? This might be the worst E4 in the game, and that's saying something. What the fuck? What is this? Dude, is 3.7 gonna have a break Memosprite user? This is Shao E4 level of bad E4. What the fuck is this? Okay, yeah, Firefly E4 is worse. True. You got me there. But also, what the fuck is this? Okay, E6, while Evernight is on the field, 20% res pen for the whole team. After it uses its skill, Evernight gains 30% of the consumed Memoria in its attack. Evernight gains 30% of the consumed Memoria in this attack. Like, the consumed Memoria of the entire fight? What does this mean? I don't know what this means. I mean, I don't have to know what it means because I'm not going to cover it in my video, but... Jiaoshu minus 15% attack? Yeah, okay. You guys know your shit. Also, yeah, I'm still, like, convinced. Because, like, the weird thing is, RMC's big buff only buffs 1 unit. So if you're running Castorus, RMC, Evernight, like, juggling true damage on both of them is going to be impossible. Like, you aren't generating enough energy to get enough mem action advances for that to be feasible. So it's like... But you'd still want RMC there for the buff. For this. Like, it's a difference of 25% crit damage. Which I guess, like, isn't that much. Or, like... I don't know. I would expect, like, Hyacine, Tribby, Evernight, Castorus to be better. Like, you just tank the 10% lost crit damage. Oh no. Replace Evernight with RMC instead of Tribute? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. And I'd say the real answer is just that you replace both of them with Cyrene when she releases, probably. Cyrene will solve this? Yeah, probably. But that's not this patch. Okay. I mean, okay, like, yeah, cool. And then, yeah, okay, we've talked a lot about Evernight. To Dipped. Dipped is really simple. Just, you have shields that never run out, and you get it from Technique, Ultimate, and whenever this guy attacks. And then whenever the buffed unit actions, it gets action advanced by 15%. So, this is basically just a proactive Aventurine. Like, instead of Aventurine relying on the enemy to have frequent follow-ups, it's instead reliant on the buffed unit attacking a lot to action advance the summon for an attack instead. So, like, for Fei Xiao, that sounds better, but it sounds fight-dependent, I guess. He's free? Probably. We don't know, but it's been leaked. So I would assume so, but we don't know. Is the follow-up attack an AoE hit? Where the fuck is the follow-up attack? Am I blind? Oh wait, I'm fucking stupid. Oh wait, okay. This isn't a hit. This is just a shield. the dragon doesn't follow-up attack without the ult buff. I'm stupid. So oh, that's weird. Oh, that's really weird. Because, okay, if it only lasts for 2 actions, then it doesn't really matter how much you action advance it, because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need the ult back to get the actions up in the first place. Like, I would assume Dipped's ult rotation matters more than action advancing the summon, right? Like, that doesn't make sense at all. Also, I'm assuming how it works is, like, every time the shield is given, that's a buff to Finon, or that's a core flame stack for Finon. So this is just like a shit ton of stacks every time the summon moves. But other than that, he doesn't really give anything to Finon, just some attack. And obviously the damage percent in Finon's trace. Yeah. Absolute SP Muncher? No. It sounds good for SP wise, because you don't need to skill. You get the skill from the technique, like Saridra. And you don't get anything from skilling. Unless if this trace has a turn limit that is not in the patch right now, which is possible. But if this is permanent, then you don't need to worry about it. It might not consume the stacks while in Finon's domain. Well, no, because it's actions. Right? Yeah, it's actions, not turns. So it would. That would be fucking insane if it didn't, though. That would be insane if it didn't. Gameplay should be in, like, I don't know, 2 hours. It's like always later tonight. Although this came out early, so who knows? Like, there's no consistency. We'll see. Yeah. So, like, who... Okay, let me just fucking... Yeah, here's my Saridra teammate tier list. Wow, behind the scenes. Okay, if we reset this, I just want to make like a functional teammate tier list. Just like vibe, feels crafty, whatever. Because I just want to visualize it. Who would want Dipped as a best in slot sustain? I guess like Fei Xiao. Sure. Fei Xiao? Like Ratio? I mean, like, there's no one else that really, like, relies on follow-up attacks as a primary utility. Acheron? No, he doesn't debuff. Does he? Oh wait, maybe the ult does, right? No, it doesn't. Jing Yuan? Global. I guess Jing Yuan. This just feels like better Aventurine. But like Aventurine's like kinda like a comfort unit that's barely best in slot with anyone besides Fei Xiao. So it's like, does that matter? Like I think like there would be a shit ton of units in A and B tier. Like it's not gonna be bad for anyone. But Who, like, best in slot? I'm not sure. He attacks so much for the action advance, but the problem is, you only have 2 turns of the ult buff summon per ult. So it doesn't matter how much you action advance it, unless if you just really care about the shield, which I don't know why you would. Like, you'd care more about giving dipped energy somehow, even though you can't run Ho-Ho or Sunday or whatever. Anoxon Eagle plus Sunday? But like, I'm asking like, what does that give? You know, like, what utility does dipped give? I guess just being fully SP positive. Being fully SP positive, giving an attack buff, and having some personal damage. I guess like that's all you really want from a sustain, I guess. But like compared to like what Hyacine could do, like that's a bit underwhelming. Thank you Can, City Light, and Connoisseur or Contestruer for the follow. Any relevant Prez icons? Oh yeah, I guess we have to care about Prez icons. True. For the first time ever as a content creator, I have to actually care about Prez icons. Fuck. Well, all of these are like def scaling, and he's attack scaling. So like this one won't work. Does this work? Yeah, this one works. It just gives damage percent. This one gives like effect res, right? Also, thank you. I have problems for the follow. Yeah, this gives effect res. Yeah, def. So this one doesn't work. Battle Pass gives def. This is what does this one do? 5 turns of damage percent at the start of combat. I guess that's usable. Trend, Landau's Day of Many Life. Yeah, all of them give def. Like, yeah, you need Battle Pass to do anything. Okay, that's what we figured out. Cool. I mean, again, it's not really like the attack matters because you're not actually attacking outside of his ultimate, which is only 300% scaling. I guess that's something. But like, the attack that matters for the personal damage is based on the buff unit's attack. So this doesn't really matter, and I guess you can just use this for the shield strength. Oh no, you can't. But you get all-type res. Which would help. Or just like Landau's Choice. I don't know. Landau's Choice for more energy, which means that you get more dragon stuff. True. I guess with Fei Xiao that matters because you don't care about Fei Xiao getting attacked for energy because it's Fei Xiao. No, I wouldn't say this is like a must-have for a Battle Pass. I wouldn't say that. The base attack is literally the same as everyone else's. They're all 370 except for 2 of them. Oh yeah, I guess Landau's Choice has higher base attack, and Wildfire has higher base attack. And then this should work. Aventurine Signature should work. I mean, it gives useless stats, but it gives vulnerability on follow-up attacks, right? When they wear a follow-up attack. Yeah, this counts for the summon, right? I think it would. So you'd be able to use Aventurine Signature, even though the depth doesn't matter. And you get crit damage, that doesn't really matter outside of his ultimate. But it can work, and it has high base attack. What about Moment of Victory? Gives defense. Dude, all of them give fucking defense! Oh my god. Why do they all give defense? Yeah, 3-star Preservation Lycons. Let's look. Wow. Defense! It's not considered as his attack. That's how it works with Memra Sprites. Is that how it works with summons? Maybe you're right. I'm not sure. Texture Memories, I guess, has highest base attack. But this doesn't matter or do anything. It's just tankiness. Yeah, so you'd probably just run Landau's Choice, I guess, or Battle Pass. Yeah. Okay, I wouldn't say this is a worth going for Battle Pass, but if you have it, it's good. It counts as an ally summon? Yeah, but it's not a Memra Sprite. Is that how it works? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that works. Does Fruchmon's Cone give defense? It gives HP. Or it like heals her or something. And it gives 9 damage percent to the whole team. But like when you lose HP, which you don't want to do. So yeah, no, Fruchmon's doesn't do anything here. Was fucking dipped. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, back to this. Who else would want him? I would think, yeah, just like HP scalers are in D tier because you're scaling off of their attack, which is nothing. and also they want to lose HP generally, which a shield wouldn't want to do. So yeah, it's like yeah, put Evernight there. Pick out the HP scalers. Wow. Like I guess like the Herda. I don't know, because the attack is an AOE attack, right? To all enemies. So I guess like for the Herda stacking, it's not that bad. Again, it's like similar to Aventurine, probably worse than Linkshot, but better personal damage, I would guess. Isn't any DPS that runs Robin fine? Well, yeah. I mean, that's not what we're talking about, but true. Any attack scaling DPS. Finon? Yeah, I guess I'm unconvinced that this is good for Finon yet. I get that there is synergy there, but I'm yet to be, you know, blown away. Clara? I mean, the shield doesn't give a taunt. At least I didn't see if it did. I don't think it does. Yeah, no. So, I mean, like, this really just looks like Aventurine, but easier to use across different fights and not dependent on the enemy to get decent personal damage. Which is nice, like, that's good, but, like, it doesn't create many best in slot options. Like, yeah, good for Archer. Fully SP positive support that gives attack. It's not bad. E1 plus new set for Archer. Yeah, and also the E1, and I think Lycon gives SP? Lycon gives SP, right? No, but the E1 does. Yeah, E1 gives SP for Archer. True. Also, thank you, Ryakum, for the follow. He's not best for anyone, probably why he's free. I can see that as the angle of like giving a very nice, comfortable sustain that's always good but never great as a free unit. I can see the angle for that. Would I be happy about it? Not really. Like, yeah, if you look at someone like Saber, it's like he doesn't do anything for Saber. Ho-Ho would be better probably as long as you can manage the SP, which is pretty easy on the Saber team. But it's not like he's bad. He gives attack. You can't really complain about that. Gives attack, scales off of the unit's attack for their damage. Oh, the animations are out? Okay. I can't show it on stream. But I will look. Okay. Running with Firefly? Nah. I mean, I guess attack. Yeah, but no. Maybe if they're physical weak and you need the physical toughness damage. Better than Natasha as a physical sustain. True. True. Sunday buffs. Oh, true. Wait, yeah, that's the synergy. Sunday gives more damage percent if the unit has a summon, which would count for this. Okay, that's true. I guess that's where the synergy comes in. If you have Sunday, then you get an extra 50 damage percent. True. Does that matter for Finon? I guess so. It's an extra no, it's an extra 30, right? I actually forget. No, it's an extra 50 because it's 30 up to 80, right? Yeah, 30 up to 80, so you get an extra 50. True. Okay, yeah. So I guess if you run Sunday dipped, that's just a good core that you can run on any attack scaler in the game. Yeah. that's like we had the HP wheelchair comp with like Tribi, you know, Hyacine and all that. Now we have the attack wheelchair comp with dipped Sunday. Great. Does a dragon appear as well in his domain? I'm assuming so. Does he have a cleanse? I think whenever the dragon moves, he cleanses, right? Yeah. Though dispel is one debuff. Yeah. So yes, he has a cleanse. Not an on-demand cleanse, but a frequent cleanse. So it's like Linkshaw. Well, I guess not like Linkshaw, but whatever. So yeah, if we want to put Sunday on the teammate tier list, it's like this. I guess. And just in terms of just synergy, yeah. Okay, so it's like... So yeah, so if we go back to like Saber, Hu gives energy, but Dipped gives an extra 50 damage percent from Sunday and attack. Although Hu also gives attack and a lot lower duration. Because the attack looks permanent with Dipped, which would be really good for Saber. So yeah, maybe this is... Yeah, okay, maybe this is actually best in slot for Saber then. But no, Hu's so good though. Like... Sunday Cypher, Robin, Dip? Like for anyone? Yeah. Or just, yeah. Animations? Okay. I can't show it, but if you want to look at them, they're out there. Okay, so the real question is, who uses Sunday, doesn't have a summon, and doesn't want Huohuo too badly? Because, like, yeah, you could put, like, fucking Argenti or, like, Yunli up there. It's like, they use Sunday. It was Yunli. They use Sunday, but, like, they also really like Huohuo for their energy stuff. Like, you can use the Herda with Sunday, I guess, if you have either of their light cones for the SP issue. Oh, yeah, like Anoxa, I guess, is another one. Yeah, okay, don't pay attention to the actual tier list. I'm mostly just doing this for, like, just visualizing it. I'm not, don't take this seriously. I'm mostly just talking it out. Yeah, pre-buff Jingliu, true. What about Boot Hill, guys? Physical toughness damage on the sustain. Wow, it's not like every Boot Hill team these days just goes sustainless instead. Actually, that doesn't sound too bad for him. It's just that you lose the break effect buff from Gallagher or Lingsha. Yanqing, yeah. So this is just a Sunday buff. It's just a Sunday buff that just makes him a better support, as if he wasn't already the best unit in the game. Thank you, Dodie202 Joestar, for the follow. How would Dot fit? You don't really use Sunday and Dot. I guess, yeah, you can just, like, shield Hyslins. I guess. Yeah, the other problem is it's a energy hungry sustain, but sustains usually give energy with either Quid Pro Quo or Huohuo, so you don't have that option. You just get energy from the third trace, but it's like 5 energy. So if it's a, you wouldn't have a consistent ult rotation because the duration depends on the dragon's speed, which gets action advanced instead of dipped turns. So, like, you would just want as much energy as possible. But the more energy you get from this, the faster the dragon goes, which means the faster this runs out. Which means the more energy you need. So it's the faster this runs out. So it's like, it's weird. The more energy you get, the more energy you generate, the more energy you need. Which is really weird. Okay. I feel like that's going to be changed. Yunli would probably like dip. Yeah, that's true. Probably. And I mean, Robin would like him as well, because the follow-up attack buff. So, like, the Sunday Robin core now has a new SP, more friendly competition with Huohuo, and it's dipped, where you lose the energy in exchange for better damage buffs with Sunday. Okay, that's actually not that bad. I was kind of dooming until I remembered how Sunday worked. Thank you, that one chatter who said that. Where does it say that? The what? If the target has a summon? Yeah. Because it, where is this? Is it in the talent? When an ally target becomes a bond mate, dipped, summons Soul Dragon. I guess it doesn't say anywhere here that that Soul Dragon is part of the bond mate ally. It's just that there is a bond mate ally, and that makes there be a Soul Dragon. But it wouldn't make sense for that to not work. Like, if that's not how that works, then that's stupid. If that's not how that works, then this unit is pointless. If it is how that works, then it's cool. If that's not how that works, then he's not best in slot for anyone. But if it is how it works, then he's best in slot for like 5 people. It's his summon? Is it? There's no way. Why would it be for anyone else? Because you're giving Bondmate for the ally, and Bondmate is what summons the dragon. I hope it's like you're saying, we'll know soon. We should get showcases like in 20 minutes. So, like, there's no point discussing it because we'll know very soon. It's the allies dragon? Yeah. I would assume so. It would be weird to design it in this way and not have it like that. Are we gonna watch it here? No, we can't. We can't. I would be banned off YouTube if I showed it here. As much as I would like to. I already run a thin tightrope with how I usually cover leaks, and I don't want to push my luck anymore. But yeah. Alright. So these units are kind of hard to parse. Depth is just like good, I guess. And then Evernight is just like weird. I really don't know what to feel about Evernight. Like at all. Like there's a very clear like niche that she's being put in, but it's hard to tell like what her like how far she can be stretched beyond that. Because I think that's like where like Saridra kind of failed, is that she had a designated niche, but past that niche she did nothing. So it's like if Evernight can be more than a sub DPS for casters and can be played by yourself as well, that would be cool. Will you blind react to Evernight animations? I guess I can. Sure. You want? Oh, here they are. Okay, I found them. Yeah. Let me watch them. Okay, don't show it here. Okay, I'm watching Evernight. Wow, live reaction to Evernight. This is so stupid. I can't show it. Let me just skip. All right, come on, show the moves. Wow. Oh, that's a cool animation. Wow. I'm so good at reacting. Okay, gotta be honest, the ult animation, kinda mid. Kinda doesn't look too good. Gonna be honest, a bit underwhelming. Okay, I wanna see the jellyfish explode. Let me see that. Do the explosion, come on. Oh wait, that wasn't the ult? Wait, what animation was that? Oh wait, okay, this is the ult. Okay, that was a lot better. Wait, what was the animation I saw before? Fuck, I'm doing this all blind, by the way. Someone followed, I can't see who it was. Oh, this is the explosion animation. Okay. That looks really bad. I don't like that, honestly. The ult looks good. The ult looks really good. And then you get into this. That's the enhanced state stuff. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, the animations are confusing me of what's what because it doesn't fucking tell you. Looks okay. Thank you, Elaf Jab, for the follow. Hi, how are you today? I'm doing pretty okay. I'm doing pretty good. Imagine he's not even watching the animations and just making up these reactions. Dude, that's prime content. That's prime content. Okay. It looks like she has two different explosion animations depending on if the explosion happens within or without her ult, which isn't reflected by the text, which is confusing. Yeah, that's confusing. Maybe it's just a visual thing? Because it looks like, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Evernight is Hyacine Lycon dependent. I wouldn't say she's Hyacine dependent, but yeah, Hyacine Lycon will do a lot from what I'm seeing. We'll do a good amount. I mean, I guess she's Hyacine dependent for being the only Memisprite sustain. I guess. True. Yeah, okay, I guess it's true. Fuck. I mean, okay, it's not like I care. I'm not pulling for her anyways, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, if we want to look at this, it's like you just put Castrus up there. Just put every HP scaling Memisprite user. Wow, and then also RMC. Where's RMC? Yeah, boom. And then you just put like Tribi. Wow. What a teammate tier list. And then yeah, just put fucking, where is it? Where's Hyacine's Lycon? Oh wait, I have to know. Yeah, here it is. Fucking. Yeah. There you go. And then Jingliu is probably like an A, because she also drains HP, but doesn't have a Memisprite. Dipped animations are out? Okay. I can look. They're not on JStern's Discord. Or are they? Oh, also, let me look at the new endgame game mode on stream. I can look at that, right? Is that here? Thank you, Drew Vol, for the follow. Let's look at Anomaly Arbitration. Is that released yet? Or is it just a blank screen? It might just be a blank screen. Okay, it looks like it's just a blank screen. Fuck, am I not gonna be able to cover that day one? There's a new dice reward for it posted on the server? Okay. Let me look. Okay, no Jade rewards. Rewards we know of right now. New substat roller dice. Same as the old one, but you can lock one substat. And a pom-pom skin. The highest reward if you do the clear for the last game mode is a avatar frame. Resets once a patch at the start of the patch, doesn't affect the schedule of current endgame game modes. Okay, so this literally is just Stygian Onslaught. It's literally just Stygian Onslaught. Okay. You get a temporary reward to put on your profile picture that resets every patch. Cool. Okay. That's underwhelming. And yeah, it got leaked that it was skins, but it's pom-pom skins. Ooh. Is Evernight goated or cooked? It's hard to tell. Gonna be honest. It's kind of hard to tell. I think she looks fun, but rather limited in where she works well. But I can't really say much with confidence. Do you know when Heng PT is coming out? It's second half, so there's probably some schedule for that. I think they have it on here. I think if you go to somewhere in Home DGCat, somewhere, no, not here. Fucking, where is it? Main page. Hey, roadmap. Do they have second half here? No. But it would be like mid-September. Oh no. It would be like mid-October. Mid-October is when Dipped is coming out. Oh, that's my script. Wow, 3.6 script. Wow. Yeah, cool. Okay. Is there anything else to look at? I don't think there's anything else to look at. I really want to know about the new endgame game mode. I already had a part of the script that I talked about it in, but no, it's just blank. Like, we've gotten some info about it, but not how the actual... Like, I want to see numbers. I want to see numbers with it. Okay. Oh, we can look at the new endgame rotations. True. What's the music? I have my playlist on my Discord. Wow, exclamation point Discord. Join the Discord. Wow. Yeah, okay, we can look at new MOC. New MOC, okay, new enemy, I can't show that. Oh, I can't show it on screen. But it's Flame Reaver and then new guy. Buff. When the character has a summon, they gain 40% damage boost. At the start cycle, memory turbulence. Plus 1 instance for each ally summon, up to 2 instances. Okay. That's pretty simple. That's, okay. Pure Fiction. Hopefully I can show it. I can. It's Nikador and Argenti. Okay. Standard. After using ultimate to attack enemy targets, you get grit. Okay. So it's not dot chill. Oh wait, they have a dot buff here. Okay. This looks like a pretty standard one. What's the buff? Oh, it's a resound pure fiction. I fucking hate resound pure fictions. Cringe. I think the next one coming up is a action advance one, right? Yeah. Nice. And then APOC. What's APOC? Pollux and Cocolia. Oh, Pollux. That's new. That's new for APOC. Okay. We get a Pollux APOC. That's gonna be fun for non-casters havers. Great. Yeah, let me look at Dipped. Is Dipped out? Yeah, okay, here's Dipped. Let me look at him. While not showing you guys. Oh wait, it's so low quality for me. Oh wait, I can't. Here we go. Alright, let's see. Whoa, it's Dipped, guys. Honestly, I kind of like saying Dipped. I was gonna call him Down Hung PT in my video, but I might just say Dipped. Okay, that looks like a good animation. I actually kind of like that. True. I need to see the ult though. I really hope this unit's free, because I would really like him if he's free. Damn! Holy shit, that's a good ult. Okay, that's a really good ult. I'm sorry I can't show it. Damn, okay, that was good. Honestly, I kind of like his animations more than Evernight. Honestly, I kind of like it more than Evernight. A little bit. A little bit. Yeah. I have to say. Okay. I'm not sure what else there is to really talk about. I feel like I can't really talk much about Evie, or about Evernight, without pulling stuff out of my ass. I think she's a really complicated unit. Yeah, it's gonna be weird to talk about her. My day one impressions might be a bit safe, I guess would be the word. His outfit may be chopped, but the animations are sick. Yeah, I agree. Although I do think he looks pretty good, like from the back, which is how you see people in combat. Alright. I think that's gonna be it for stream. Then I have fucking work to do because I have to make a video out in the next 24 hours, basically. Boxer set for dipped? No, you'd probably. Actually, what would you run on dipped? I guess just the new set, or just fucking. There's no good preservation set. That's the thing. Can run guard. Ooh, yeah, knight, I guess. Global? Okay, I'll do one global. I'll do one global, just for you guys. No prediction though. No prediction. We go fast. We go fast. It's Somalia. Nope. It's actually Norway. I lied to you guys. I love lying to you guys. Fuck. Okay. 355. Okay, easy. It's the UK. Fuck. Damn it. Is it just like Estonia? Yeah, okay, easy. Easy! Alright. Well, yeah, I said it was gonna be a short stream. I actually streamed longer than I thought I would. I'm pretty excited about the units. I think there's a lot that's gonna happen with them. Like, I feel like there's a lot of min-maxing you can do with both of them. More so with Evernight. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna reserve a lot of my thoughts for the video, but I'm thoroughly excited. Like, I'm not like blown out of my chair, like, oh wow, new units, but like I'm actually pretty happy with what I've seen so far. Yeah, alright. Well, thank you everyone for showing up. Thank you for the gift subs again, my goats. All new follows. Join the Discord. It's on the description of the YouTube stream, or just here in the Twitch chat. Yeah. Alright, I think that's it. Next stream will be Monday, obviously, for the APOC reset. So stay tuned for that. Until then, yeah. Alright. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for showing up to the shorter stream. Sorry it's short, but I got shit to do. I got work. Alright, I'll see you all later. Oh wait, shit. How do I end stream? It's been so long. See y'all later. Goodbye!